After 150 years of calling out, the silence of the universe assures us that life is unique. We are alone. You and I are among the first to bring life to the stars, to this planet, the farthest any human has ever ventured. I know there are those at home who say that we are here only as a status symbol. Others say that we are fortune hunters, or that we're running away. But I know that we're here because of faith. Faith in each other, in a better world. The rocket fuel that brought us here can be burnt away, but our belief in ourselves, in one another, in the future, never can be, never will be.
It's just a meteor shower.
Mayday! This is the Vesta colony. Repeat, Vesta colony. You're under attack by unidentified craft. Dead.
T-minus 40 seconds and counting. 82 tank pressurization. Okay, you are go for launch. Over.
Roger, out.
Tell us this is control. APU start as go. You are on your onboard computer. Over.
Roger, out.
Tell us you are go for auto sequence start. Lock your visors and initiate O2 flow.
Roger, we copy. Tell us out.
We are T-minus 20 seconds and counting. Auxiliary power unit start.
Go.
Roger, APU, we copy. Tell us out.
Hydraulic circulation pump and aid to pressure. 1 inch for hydration.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Countdown hold. T-minus 3 seconds. Tell us you are go for launch. Simulated launch sequence complete. Reset countdown to 9 hours, 15 minutes, 12 seconds. You are go for launch.
Vesta colony never ran this smooth.
They're still having problems. We lost communication with Vesta this morning.
If I'm this pumped by a test launch, I won't need a rocket.
Final countdown.
I know.
Just want to get some rest.
Most people don't know if their dreams will ever come true. Ours is definitely 9 hours and 2 minutes away.
Attention callers. Osprey, West, Salina, Brown, Blick, Gonzalez, Hines, Larley, Meneses, and Victorious. Report to Governor Obermeyer's office immediately.
No, I just have to go.
Check him. I knew he had a tank. I smell him like an animal. See, I told the foreman not to hire him. Get him up. I had 2 uncles die in the AI war because the tanks wouldn't fight.
The in vitro platoons were dissolved when I was a kid. I had nothing to do with it.
Then you're even more worthless.
I never asked to be born.
Great. Then you can ask to die. Go on. Ask. Ask. Sir, he's a tank.
What'd you do? Go on, get out! You're setting him off! Drop it! He tried to hang me! I said put it down! Damn in vitros are all alike. In vitros? Call him what he is. A tank.
We're told to report immediately, and then they make us wait 2 hours. The others didn't have to wait.
Good afternoon, sir. The launch simulation went perfect. We are still a go?
I know you are aware of the growing rights movement for in vitros. Those conceived and born in artificial gestation tanks.
Sir, we have every right to support the in vitros.
They're human beings, sir. Just like us, only conceived from parents who never lived.
Last evening, the TELUS Board of Governors was issued a directive from the United States Senate. The launch will be scrapped unless 10 in vitros are on board. Given the severe limitations on weight, rations, and personnel capacity,
Are you saying we're being replaced?
it is my sincere regret to inform you that one of you will not be on board.
One of us?
9 colonists have been released.
Postpone the mission.
If we don't go in 6 hours, the forecasted wormhole passage to TELUS won't be open for another 12
They're
years.
not even trained. I mean, send them on the next colony.
The next colonial mission won't be ready for 5 years. There are members of Congress who need to look good now.
We'll both resign.
You have a commitment to execute vital assignments on this mission. Duties which one of you could cover, but for which no one else is trained. Not to mention the severe legal consequences of breaking your contract. Besides, I know you both. It's your dream to go to space.
The dream was to go together.
I'm on record as saying this directive stinks. I fought it all the way. Rather than issuing an order, I'm allowing the 2 of you to decide who shall remain. There is an alternative for one of you. There is a possibility the Marine Corps Space Cavalry may be assigned duty as colonial sentries.
You want us to bet our lives on a possibility?
We did everything you told us. We followed the rules. We gave the program everything we had. These in vitros didn't train. These senators haven't sacrificed. Why should we pay for a mistake they made before we were even born? You're letting them throw away our lives. We believed in you.
Now the only thing you can believe in is each other. Please arrive at your decision by 21:30 today.
coming. The lights.
Shane, take care of them. Remember how I told you? They're here. Hurry. I love you. Everyone's saying goodbye to their families. I never thought we'd be saying goodbye to each other.
Then let's run away.
To a life of what? Because we broke our contract, no one would employ us. We'd be indentured servants to the colonial program for 20 years.
Did they keep their word to us? The program was all I ever believed in. And now there's nothing.
You believed in equal rights for in vitros.
Not at the expense of our rights. We've trained, we've sacrificed, we've dreamed. Together.
Well, maybe we have to find another dream. Spend the last hours we have together as victims. We have to somehow take control.
This is HP Cam. We're getting an abnormal CO2 imbalance on level 22.
It has to be you. I wrote this for when we're going to land.
I can't leave!
I'll find you.
Come on now, don't fight it.
I will find you!
Nathan! I believe in you.
Why'd you enlist?
Just did. My name's Nathan.
Hi, Shane Vance.
Hi. Mike Bigot.
Vanessa, Damfus.
Damfus. Damfus, is that like French for something?
Probably. But my friends just call me Damn Fool.
It's got a tough ring to it. My friends call me Pags. Like I'm a dog or something.
Nice to meet you, Pags.
Hey, I know it's only the first day. Any guess as to when we get our planes?
Army wings are made of lead. Army wings are made of lead.
The 127th. That's why I joined. The Angry Angels. Best there is or ever will be. Someday, that'll be me.
They're gonna yell a lot, aren't they? I hope they don't yell as much as I've heard they do.
All right, you people, listen up. You are now the United States Marine Corps Space Aviator Recruit Depot, Luxley, Alabama. When you left home, you were under mommy and daddy's care. You are now under mine. From here out, you will not speak, eat, sleep, or take a dump until you're told to do so. And the first and last words out of your slimy holes will be, sir. Do you maggots understand me?
Sir, yes, sir.
Lara!
Sir, yes, sir.
Upon the command, you were given approximately 30 seconds to fall out of this bus. Any questions?
Sir, when do we get our planes, sir?
Move! 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 Hurry up! Let's go! Nice sunglasses!
Yeah, thanks, Holmes.
Get it!
What are you looking at?
Hurry up! Move!
I am Sergeant Major Bogus. I am your senior drill instructor. I am here to turn you slimy civilian cesspool parasites into United States Marine Corps Space Aviators, invoking bell-wrenching fear into the dark hearts of your enemies. Why are you here?
Sir, to find a direction, sir.
A direction? Are you lost?
Sir.
suffer from a sense of disconnection.
Answer the question.
Sir, yes, I am, sir.
Well, do I look like a road map to you?
Sir, no, sir.
I am a road map. I will lead and you will follow. I will teach and you will learn. When you leave my academy, you will be weapons, focused, and full of purpose. Hot rod rocket jocks of precision and strength, harassing across the cosmos, hunting for heaven. What's your name?
Wang. Paul Wang, officer.
Officer? I'm not an officer. I work for a living. Did I hear a sound out of you, Wang? I did. I did hear a sound. I'll bet it was your Marine Corps battle cry. Let me hear your battle cry. I am not impressed. Sergeant, demonstrate a Marine Corps battle cry for this penny-waste. Still pathetic. In space, no one can hear you scream unless it is the battle cry of the United States Marines. Why did you join my precious Marine Corps?
Sir, to defend my country, sir!
To defend your country from what? We have no enemies. Are you crazy? I think you made a horrible mistake.
Sir, no, sir!
Are you calling me a liar?
Sir, the best way to maintain peace is to maintain a good defense, sir!
Are you a politician? Or are you running for office? Do you think I'm funny?
Sir, no, sir!
Do I amuse you?
Sir, no, sir!
Drop down and give me 25. Well, I'm glad to see you're having such a fun time. You too, on your face, 25. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love the Marine Corps. Gunnery Sergeant, are all of these worms present or accounted for?
Shot 1, Sergeant Major. The tank. Cooper Hawks.
Still yours.
I know all about you, Hawks. So the judge thought it would be cute to send the tank to the military. I fought alongside you people in the AI wars, so I know the tanks are lazy, and they don't care about anyone or anything.
I won't let you down.
The only thing you're gonna let down is your face upon my deck and crank out 50 push-ups. Now do it! 1, 2, 3, 4. I love the Marine Corps. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love the Marine Corps.
Transcallus injection complete. Prepare for entry.
$5 billion years from now, maybe to the day, the sun burns 90% of its hydrogen, but balance is destroyed. More energy is created than released. Quickly, a few million years, the sun radiates all of its potential power. The star swells. Mercury, Venus, the Earth disappear, swallowed. The sun truly, finally touches the sky. Life vanishes eons ago. Eventually, the sun shrinks, decreasing to the size of the Earth, which reappears from the red dwarf's grasp. With no gravity to hold it, the Earth slowly floats away. Elsewhere, stars are born. Other star systems, older, larger, continue to breathe. The solar system dies of crib death. If that's what it takes. Red Leader. Bandits at 2 o'clock, confirm?
Red Leader, this is R3, confirm. AOA, 15 degrees.
R4, confirm. Check 6. R5, check 6. R5, check 6. Hawks, answer me.
Enemy craft, I was locked on.
Juke right, buzz east.
Hawks is breaking formation. What is he doing?
I don't know, he's not responding.
Answer me, Hawk! He's coming right for me! Hawk's in the deck!
You're dead! You're dead! The entire squad is dead, and it's your fault! Now get out!
You stupid tank.
What the hell are you doing? You two shut the hell up. You are dead.
This ain't real.
One day, Hawks, it will be real. And you're gonna find yourself right in the middle of a big hairy furball. And you will die. With you around, the squad doesn't need to worry about the enemy. Just you. Just you.
Should have blown your ass away.
Is that a fact? Out! Everybody out of your cockpits, now! Get down here, you're too slow! Quickly, move it! You, grab his ass! That's an order, grab it! Everyone, grab the ass of the person to your right! Well now, isn't that beautiful? Do you feel it? His ass is yours. Her ass is yours, and yours is theirs. You may fly in individual rockets, but you are a squadron. You are a team. And if you risk your ass, you risk the team. Now, you people have been here 6 weeks now, and you still do not know how to work together. Well, you will learn to work together, or that fatty clump of flesh in your hand will be blown to the far corners of the universe, and yours will be right behind it.
Sir? Maybe Coop would do better in a real plane, sir. I know I would.
I'm afraid of you people in a simulator. Now we're going to do it again. And we're going to keep doing it until we get it right. Get back in your pits. Go! Move it!
Morgen, The Burning Bed.
Afraid. Your children need their father.
Mickey has that real bad temper.
You know how to behave!
He loves me. You're really fooling yourself, Francie.
Farrah Fawcett wordt mishandeld door haar brutale man.
I can't leave my children.
I can fix you so you'll never go back.
Get your hands off him, I tell you!
Something awful's gonna happen.
The Burning Bed. Morgen om 5:10.
Natuurlijk, dat ben ik voor 100%. Gezond, daar doe ik alles voor. En ik eis altijd het fijnste. Daarom noemen ze me Excellence. Excellence, de olie voor gezonder frituren. Excellence. Gezonder.
Volkoren, dat kent u wel. Heel voedzaam en lekker. Maar ik wou meer. Fruit and Fiber van Kellogg's. Krokante volkorenflakes, maar dan met fruit en noten. Proef het evenwicht. Vezels, fosfor en magnesium, maar ook veel smaak. Hij eet het heel vaak. En het is goed voor de broodnodige variatie. Het hoort gewoon bij ons ontbijt.
Kellogg's Fruit and Fiber, het goede evenwicht.
Ik vervang je batterij binnen het half uur zonder afspraak. Waar vind je me? In de Gouden Gids, de Bijbel. Wat is voor jou tederheid? Een ontwapenende glimlach? Wat betekent fijnproeven voor jou? Een smakelijk idee voor elke dag? Welke andere kaas is zo zacht, smeug en smaakvol dat het hele gezin ervan geniet?
Chamois d'or, verleidelijk zacht.
VT4 is 1 jaar.
Happy birthday to me.
Een jaar lang de grootste sterren en spannendste films. Een jaar lang de leukste cartoons en de grappigste tienerseries. Een jaar lang de beste reeksen en grootste shows.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
En binnenkort krijg je nog meer avontuur en nog meer spektakel. 1 jaar VT4. Een jaar vol plezier.
Zo, het salon is gedaan.
Het liep nogal storm op de Suzuki-stand.
Daarom wilden we hem u nog eens tonen. De Baleno Arlecchino met centrale vergrendeling, elektrische ruiten en stuurbekrachtiging.
Dus als u tot 50.000 frank gratis uitrusting wilt, kies dan voor de Baleno Arlecchino.
Suzuki, de Big RD is nu nog kopen aan salonvoorwaarden.
Nee.
Spannend, mijn eerste interview. Maar oh, mijn haar. Hoe meer ik het stylde, hoe droger en breekbaarder het werd. Dus gebruik ik nu Pantene Styling. Gel, mousse en vernieuwde spray. Allemaal met provitamine B5 dat doordringt tot in het haar. En interview na interview blijft mijn haar perfect in model. Het blijft glanzend gezond. Echt voor pagina nieuws. Pantene Pro V-styling. Houd je haar in model en glanzend gezond.
Oh, sorry. Het is oké. Hé, ga je mee? Nee, ik ga iets eten. Ik ook.
Sommige tussendoortjes hebben veel smaak en andere minder.
Oh, nee.
Kinderdelies, een tussendoortje naar ieder zijn smaak, ook mama's. Want Kinderdelies is voedzaam met eenvoudige en goede ingrediënten, rijk aan smaak. Kinderdelies geeft smaak aan je tussendoortje.
You know why people get so excited at fights?
Dinsdag, 9:05. Gladiator.
It's the presence of death.
Een jonge bokser vecht zich door het leven.
I ain't gonna fight you! I got no choice, Ghost!
What do you think? I'm tired of thinking, motherfucker.
Met James Marshall en Brian Dennehy. Gladiator, niet voor gevoelige kijkers. Dinsdag om 9:05.
Think I could ever talk the Marine Corps into pleats? Oh, right, pleats.
You know what I think? Yeah, you give them plans on the very first day.
Well, yeah, it makes sense.
Tell. Yeah. Always.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Beer.
We're in the house for an angry angel.
Shane, you want another one?
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Bags, you can't get brains on the first Angry Angels.
Sure. Sit over here. We got room.
You see anything else here?
Yeah, pull the chair. Pull the chair.
Shane, maybe you better...
Excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to tell you all how much I admire and respect 127th.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. We'll have 4 pitchers of draft and a couple of shooters.
She's not a waitress. She's a Marine, so apologize.
Until she graduates, she's slime. Now you apologize.
So, what's the farthest you guys have ever flown?
4.8 light years.
Well, that's how far you can shove your apology.
announcement from the Secretary General of the United Nations, Spencer Chartwell.
Not since the moment of creation has our universe changed so infinitely, so desperately, so quickly.
Hey, guys, listen.
Tonight, for the first time in the brief history of mankind, we are truly of one planet. Last evening, we confirmed that the landing party of the Tellus colony was massacred, unprovoked, by an advanced alien civilization of tremendous power. 225 are dead, 25 are unaccounted for. Because of destroyed communications, we've only now learned that the Vesta colony suffered the same fate. The alien civilization has not responded to our attempts at communication. Of this race, we know nothing. The only clue to their people is the bloodshed they've left behind. My fellow citizens of Earth, no matter where you stand on this planet, either beneath the sun's warmth or the cold of night, storm clouds of war gather over our home. Soon, they may fall in unceasing thunderbolts. We must stand together against the deluge, for we cannot possibly retreat. There is no moving the Earth.
Please stay tuned to this channel for further information. Government updates will follow. This is FTN.
Nonetheless, imperative to the global war effort. You will proceed via military heavy launch vehicle to the space station Goddard. At Goddard, you will board an intersolar system cargo vehicle and proceed for 84 hours to the planet Mars. You will be issued ration supplies, food, air, water for 1 week. You will be issued 1 urine and fecal collection device. A yellow flashing light on the flight suit indicates full capacity. Your mission is to repair a malfunctioning Mars tracking drone vital to interplanetary communication. As part of your training, there is no commanding officer. You will be on your own. From this moment until we win this war, the only easy day is yesterday.
I heard they had an army of 6 million.
They can't know that. How could they know?
You think they got better planes than we do?
They gotta be more advanced.
I knew we couldn't have been alone. But now that we're not, I don't know what's scarier. Being alone, or do you think you'd be scared if you saw one?
I remember when I was a kid and saw my first AI, and they looked so human, but something inside me could just tell.
I felt that way when I saw my first in vitro. I don't mean anything by that, Coop.
Hit the sack. When the time comes to face them, we'll all hack it fine. You okay? Sorry I woke you. I wasn't asleep. Don't take this wrong. But I was just wondering. I've always heard that in vitros can't dream. I dream. I know they never lived, but when I dream, I see my parents. Me too. Only I have nightmares about mine. Same one since I was 5. What happens? My parents were Marine Corps officers in the Artificial Intelligence War. One night, the AI patrol attacked our house. My mother and my sisters and I in this crawl space in the attic. I saw them kill my parents. Your sister's still alive? That night during the attack, my sister tried to scream, and I put my hand over her mouth, and she bit into me. Still the scar. What's weird is we're not close. Maybe I'm the parent that they needed to grow away from, or maybe seeing them reminds me of... They've always looked to me my whole life. I need to get away from people looking to me. I joined for me, my life. I'm tired of taking care of others for a while. Does that sound bad? Did you ever lose anyone close? What the hell was that? How does "did you ever lose anyone close" translate into "please stick your tongue down my throat"? I don't know a lot about loss and nightmares, so don't get them all in an uproar. I won't be around here much longer anyway. What are you, looking to buy real estate? Let's go. There's a war on. Load the gear. First, we secure our position. Low? Mm-hmm. Our position is out in the middle of nowhere. They're secured. Now unload this gear. The HIST manual clearly states... The manual? When they drop in the middle of a hairy furball, you gotta take time to check the manual? You do what you want. I'll be happy to see you take one the minute we're in battle. We do what we're told. Oh, that's right. Follow their rules. They'll just keep taking from you and you'll let them.
Hey!
Wes, get off!
Wait a minute, you guys!
Guys, help me get up. Hawks!
What are you doing? Come on.
Wes!
wrong with you? And you, knock it off. We have a mission to achieve. You think that we're gonna blow it because you two need to butt heads? We're driving on, so you two better get your heads screwed on right. Now, Lo, tell West our position. Lo?
We're 45 degrees south, 271 west, the Hellas Plains.
That accounts for the sparse vegetation. They just started terraforming this area.
The tracking drone is about 4 clicks from here. What should we do?
All right. Grab your gear. Let's move out.
Hey, Coop.
I can get up myself.
Probably, but it looks like you could use a hand, and I'm offering one.
Ain't easy for me to recognize a helping hand.
That's a thank you. Don't worry about it. Someday you'll pay me back.
Damn foos, replace the transceiver units and let's go back. We've got about 10 hours of sunlight.
What's this?
That's the Earth message. They made it a requirement that all off-Earth installations had to have one. It's got pictures and sounds of Earth in case an extraterrestrial found it.
Mozart.
If only this had been our first contact with them, they would have never killed the colonists.
If they would have heard this first, they would have wiped us out a long time ago. And I wouldn't have blamed them.
What the hell is that?
I know this. I heard this in my 20th century history class. They called this rock and roll. I think this group was called the Pink Floyd. They went like this. Hey, ho, let's go. Hey, ho, let's go. Hey, ho, let's go. Hey, ho, what?
Look out! 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. On Mars, about 10 miles away.
Let's do it.
All right, we all go. Everyone carries water and their M590s. Let's do it.
You got it?
Yeah. Could be a Mars orbiter.
Maybe it's a classified recon ship.
Something to do with the war.
Damphus, Carter, West, Stone, Pags, and me. The rest of you spread out, provide cover.
You want me to go?
You stay here in case something happens. Move out. Radiation levels?
Let's say we don't stay long.
What the hell is it?
Well, I can't see a cockpit or anything. There's no electronics.
I got you. You're squared away. How's Vanson? Pressure stabilizing.
The flow is on. Pags is dead.
You all right, Vanson?
Yeah. Thanks.
What's this, Solo?
Damn it, what the hell is he doing? You three move out with me. Rest of you stay here.
I'm with you.
There it is. Stone, Carter, over here. I think it's trying to surrender.
I think it thinks we're gonna kill it.
The odor's gonna make me sick. Smells so good. Must be a scout. Going toward Earth, had to crank the chicken switch over Mars.
Probably sent a distress call.
That means there'll be more coming.
It's got to be some way to figure it out.
Don't. It could carry some kind of disease.
I never had a mother, but you sound like one.
Looks like it operates the vehicle like a key.
Yeah, some sort of encoded information.
What is this? Him? What does this have to do with him? This is this? It's like a picture of his family or something.
Maybe we ought to give it something to eat or drink.
He wants water.
Right. It's probably one thing we have in common.
Let's give it some water.
What the hell is the matter with you? We're low on rations as it is. We're cut to 30% O2 flow, and you guys want to waste water on this thing? No. No way! This thing kills Pags! God knows who else it killed.
I'm gonna get some water.
Let's show what it means to be human. I can't believe that it would be so afraid of us that it would kill itself.
We're the enemy.
This is the first time I've ever seen a dead body.
Won't be the last.
Donderdag, Iron Eagle 2.
You said be the biggest bunch of misfits you could find.
Een generaal staat voor een onmogelijke opdracht.
You are not flying this mission alone!
Een samenwerking tussen Russische en Amerikaanse piloten verloopt explosief. Louis Gossett Jr.
It's showtime.
Got one away.
Iron Eagle 2. Donderdag om 10:05 op VT4.
In Unox zit een extraatje meer. Meer nog dan de tuinverse groenten. Dat is het geheim van Unox' heerlijke, rijke smaak. Unox, dat extraatje meer.
Sorry hoor, maar ik ga niet schuren om te schuren. Ik gebruik mijn afwasmachine. En de nieuwe Kalgoniet-tabletten dubbele actie. Een witte en een blauwe kant. Die 1 hardnekkig vuil verwijdert, 2 kalksporen voorkomt. Kalgoniet-tabletten dubbele actie, gedaan met schuren.
Pijnlijke spieren en gewrichten. Kent u dat ook? Tijdens het werk. Tijdens de ontspanning. We maken het allemaal wel eens mee. Pijn, dan is Ibutop-gel een oplossing. Ibutop-gel dringt snel en diep doorheen de huid tot in de kern van de pijn. Waardoor de pijn snel zal verdwijnen. Zo kan u terug vrij bewegen zoals u wilt. Ibutop-gel, iets om in huis te hebben. Vraag Ibutop-gel bij uw apotheker.
En plots een vurig verlangen naar chocolade. Callebaut, niets dan lekkere chocolade.
I do what I do best. I take scores. You do what you do best. Trying to stop guys like me.
Tussen een gedreven flik.
All I am is what I'm going after.
Een roekeloze dief.
I'm the worst trouble you ever had.
En zijn partner.
Bank is worth the risk.
Kent obsessie. Geen grenzen.
You are going down.
Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Val Kilmer. Heat.
It's oh so quiet.
Host. De schitterende cd van Björk. Een album met prachtige, gedurfde songs. Ontdek een nieuwe muzikale wereld en koop Host van Björk.
Maar wat is het geheim van een friskieskat? Brokjes friskies met rundvlees voor de kracht. Lever voor een beter zicht. Groente voor een perfect evenwicht. En worteltjes voor de lenigheid. Friskies Grand Menu is een volledige maaltijd. Knapperig en smakelijk. Er zit meer leven in een friskieskat.
Zo, het salon is gedaan.
Het liep nogal storm op de Suzuki-stand.
Daarom wilden we hem u nog eens tonen. De Baleno Arlecchino met centrale vergrendeling, elektrische ruiten en stuurbekrachtiging.
Dus als u tot 50.000 frank gratis uitrusting wilt, kies dan voor de Baleno Arlecchino.
Suzuki, de Big RD is nu nog kopen aan salonvoorwaarden.
Nee.
Wanneer ik zin heb in iets oosters, dan neem ik Uncle Ben's zoetzure saus. Vol knapperige groenten, bamboeschuiten en heerlijke stukjes ananas. En klaar in een oogwenk. Heerlijk. Uncle Ben's zoetzure saus lukt lekker altijd.
Kijk donderdag naar VT4.
You know this kid?
Raven.
Sure. Everybody knows that kid. That's Jojo. Why is everybody looking for him?
Een zoektocht naar zijn zoon.
Oh, I hate this.
Assume they're a black dragon.
There's no way I could return to Japan without your head.
Ja!
Keiharde actie in Raven. Donderdag om 9:05 op VT4.
Today, you have been assigned your SA-43 Indo-Exo-Atmospheric Attack Jets. Your current orders are to take 48 hours leave.
Sir, ship us out, sir.
Sir, why have we been on accelerated training if we're not going to be used? Sir.
Listen, all we know is what you people found last week. We have no idea what lies ahead. We know basically nothing about the enemy. Numbers, weapons, tactics. That's why we have been losing and losing badly in every battle of this war. Don't be in such a hurry.
Right.
My advice, go home. See your families. Could be the last time. Dismissed.
Gonna go see your sisters?
I don't think they want to see me.
I don't know if my parents want to see me. I never told them I was joining the Corps.
They'll want to see you.
You want to be a witness to that?
This retrofit is get right on that. I'll never get in one of those.
10 of us tanks were with the Tellus colony.
Only makes the aliens just as bad. I'm not gonna die for them.
What would you die for?
Nathan? Mom, Dad, it's Nathan! Nathan!
Johnny.
Mom, Dad, this is my friend Shane Vanson.
It's a pleasure, Mr. and Mrs. West.
Dinner's almost ready.
I was gonna give you a rock I pocketed on Mars, but they took it.
Come on inside.
Neil. Hey, Shane, this is my brother Neil.
Hi.
Hi. The TV said we're about to begin another battle.
I'm here at the UN Task Force headquarters at Vandenberg, California, receiving the latest reports.
I heard the alien fighters are made of some unknown metal that we can't harm it. They've only started reverse engineering the one we found. It's just rumors. Kylan's brother told us.
Without a doubt, the largest mobilization of unified Earth.
It doesn't seem like we can win.
Involving the combined might of 100.
Don't worry, this time out we'll beat them.
How do you know?
Well, because this time they're going up against the 127th, the Angry Angels. They will knock the enemy into Andromeda.
Which may be seen from the Earth in the northern hemisphere about 50 degrees above the southeast horizon.
Pags. I wanted to say something to you when they buried you, but I don't know what. And now that I'm here, I still don't. Besides, they don't let anybody say anything at those things anyway. I guess I just wanted to say, you were the only guy that was ever okay to me. I don't know, I just wish somehow you could just feel my insides and know. Well, maybe right now you can. I doubt it. Oh, I wish I knew what you were feeling right now. See, I thought I knew what it would be like, but seeing you up there, all blood, I wish I could know if anything is worth it.
Report major casualties. Here on the USS Yorktown, the 127th Airborne, known as the Angry Angels, are engaging the enemy and meeting heavy resistance. There's smoke, electrical flashes. You can hear the metal buckling in the bow of the carrier.
It's over.
Attention all aviators of the Marine Corps Aviators Cavalry. You are to report immediately to base for active duty. Repeat, MCAA pilots are to report to base by 0630 for immediate active duty.
Nathan, our orders are in.
Any idea where we're heading?
Damn boozer, we're going straight to the line.
We got the 127 coming in! All right, people, we need
They're bringing in the Angels.
70.
Be seated. The information you're about to receive is classified level red. I don't need to remind you of the consequences of divulging class red information. 58th, because of you, we've caught a break, a major break. Within the wreckage of the alien recon vehicle you recovered during your HIST was an encoded transmission detailing the enemy's projected battle objectives. Subsequently, all enemy movements have been anticipated. Fearing that the captured information may be deceptive, we have not shown our hand until now. The Earth is here. The enemy intends to attack with extreme intent 2/3 of its forces at the Groombridge 34 Star System Naval Base in 71 hours. This is known as Point G. The Earth forces, the greatest mobilization of military might since the 20th century, will surprise attack from behind enemy positions at 2 points, Point F here and Point H here. The Marines will participate with the 8th Air Wing. This will be possible due to a fortuitous projected wormhole opening in the Galileo regions. From the captured information we have ascertained, their planes are faster with a greater rate of climb. Ours are more maneuverable and better armed. It evens out. Surprise has been their best weapon. Now it's ours.
It's too easy. Sir, if the plans weren't planted, then they at least would assume we have them.
No doubt their intelligence informed them we would be unable to decipher the transmission. And, in fact, it has taken 50 quantum Charno computers interlinked on 4 continents to decode the enemy's complex language. And, as mentioned, their movements have since been in accord with the captured plans.
Sir, are we deploying to Point F or H, sir?
58 Squadron will operate in a support capacity at Point A.
Point A.
Here. Rear left flank.
Sir, why bother telling us the plan if we weren't going to be a part of it?
You are part of it. Rear left flank.
Sir, request permission to transfer to 8th Air Wing.
Denied.
Sir, with all due respect, we have the right to follow through.
Sit down, Lieutenant! 58th will report to the Naval Space Carrier Saratoga across the Jupiter line by 0840 tomorrow. You'll meet your squadron commander on board. Dismissed.
Gold Leader confirms Saratoga position at 32.5 megastatute kilometers. Come in, Gold Leader, confirm.
Just a Mick. I'm getting interference on the LiDAR. Check 6, I had a bogey on the HUD. Must have been an asteroid or... Red leader, confirmed bandit, a recon vehicle?
Confirmed. LiDAR 4, alien bogey, 10 o'clock.
I'll try to intercept angle 30 degrees. Blue team, white team, watch 6. Hack!
$12 o'clock high.
Jinked! Scram! Scram!
Lost it. Must be jamming our LiDAR. We're below us like a fish on a line. Let's go fishing.
Negative. Don't have the fuel. Return to designated course. I'll call Space Comm and report ACM with the enemy.
They look a little hairy.
10 hut!
5-8, report to the briefing area immediately. Spacecom checked out your report of the enemy recon vehicle. Radio telescopes have since found not only no trace of enemy troops in the Groombridge system, but rather a force amassing outside our solar system.
Enemy plans were set up.
At this point, no one needs their plans to know which direction they're headed.
Sit down. I want to be able to look into your eyes. Courage, honor, dedication, sacrifice. These are just the words they used to get you here. Now the only word that means a damn to you is life. Yours, your buddies. The one certainty in war is that in an hour, maybe two, you'll either still be alive or you'll be dead. For the next hour, here's your best chance of staying alive. The Trojan asteroid belt trails Jupiter's orbit. Our objective is to hide in the debris. This may be as difficult as engaging the enemy. You're going to have to react to the pitch and yaw of the asteroids in order to keep out of sight, shielded from LiDAR. Intelligence says they'll fly right by. Then jump them. Now, nobody's asking you to wax their tails. Your goal is to stall them. Our forces at Groombridge 34 have doubled back and are right now passing through the Kali wormhole. If we successfully delay the enemy, we'll have reinforcements appearing from behind them and out of the sun. And that's when we teach them something every human knows. Payback's a bitch. Now, I'm here because I've been in a knife fight with them. They come at you in groups. Check your 6. And they have a low angle of attack, so keep your nose level. Planes you've been issued have an upgripe in the retro thrusters. One more thing. It's okay to be scared. I'll see you in an hour.
find cover.
Coming in. Stay tight. Thrusters at 10%.
You're too close. 9 o'clock.
Saratoga, this is Blue Leader. We're tied on. Acquired position Alpha.
Affirmative, Blue Leader. Commodore, the enemy forces have adjusted their course. If they continue, they'll avert the asteroid field.
Saratoga. LiDAR shows the enemy to be...
Affirmative, Blue Leader. We'll advise.
Advise. They're moving away.
Hold position.
Do they know we're here?
No, they'd attack.
Something's got to bring them our way.
Negative. Hold your position. Wait him out.
Let's go.
Let's go. One of the 58th has moved out of position.
I'm beating him past you. I'm going to help him out.
Negative, Blue Leader. Hold your position. He'll bring him past. Wait till we all can go.
I'm going in. Bangs out.
They're locked in. Approaching position. Stand by. Alpha attack wing.
My controls froze! They're locking in on him!
Kill the right thruster, you stupid tank!
They're coming in fast. Watch your red 6.
Hoorah! That's a kill!
Blue 4, watch out. You got 3 tied on.
I can't take it!
Leader, little help! I'm on it! I'm losing thrust! They're all over me! I can't hold it! Hawks, hit the deck! I'm coming in head on! Not so fast. Bandit locked on you, Shane. Check your 6.
I can't take it.
No, West, I can't get to her. She's in my line. If I engage, I might hit her. Hoorah!
I didn't fire. Who got the kill?
The Grobridge forces are through the wormhole and are inflicting severe damage on the enemy. This is command. Damage is nominal. Enemy in retreat. Return to base. Objective achieved.
Because of the valiant efforts of the Marine Corps, 58th Squadron, the many peoples of Earth will breathe a single sigh of relief. And tonight, at their graduation ceremony, we honor them. I believe even the great leader of the 20th century, Winston Churchill, would agree. Never in the field of conflict has there been so much owed by so many to so few. We of Earth are proud and grateful. Celebrate well. Although I suppose the break in the storm is momentary. The thunder shall return. And the lightning will certainly strike again.
I think we should have gotten our points.
Yes. Thank you.
Can you believe it, Kathy?
Hey.
Yeah, well, we did.
Here you go. We're gonna have a toast. A toast.
Congratulations.
Sir, those words that day, they kept us alive.
Save it. You'll have all the chances in the world to thank me. I've just been assigned as your squadron commander. And if you ever pull anything like what you did out there under my command, the only medal you'll be wearing are cuffs in the brig.
At least he doesn't yell.
Here's to Pags. Here's to being alive for one more hour.
Cheers, Pags.
To Pags.
Here, here. Elsewhere, stars are born. Other star systems, older, larger, continue to breathe. The solar system dies of crypt death. If that's what it takes, then okay. If I must wait that long, then all right. Because when I think of this, nothing is more desirable than the hope of watching that last day when the sun flickers out with you beside me. We'll sit alone on a dark chunk of ice at the top of the world. And the stars above, beyond, and between us will never shine brighter as we drift away into space.
liefde.
Schat, het is klaar.
Geen tijd. En trouwens, ik heb geen zin in platte kaas.
Maar hij is heel vers.
Maar nee, er is maar één verse kaas. En dat is de verse kaas Philadelphia. Volgens mij veel beter dan platte kaas. Daar smul ik alle dagen van. Proef zelf maar eens.
Philadelphia. Philadelphia.
Het is zo lekker dat je alles vergeet. Kijk.
Schat, kom terug.
Terugkomen? Hoezo terugkomen?
Verse kaas Philadelphia. Zo lekker dat je alles vergeet.
Kraft, mijn smaak.
Volkoren, dat kent u wel. Heel voedzaam en lekker. Maar ik wou meer. Fruit and Fiber van Kellogg's. Krokante volkorenflakes, maar dan met fruit en noten. Proef het evenwicht. Vezels, fosfor en magnesium, maar ook veel smaak. Hij eet het heel vaak. En het is goed voor de broodnodige variatie. Het hoort gewoon bij ons ontbijt.
Kellogg's Fruit and Fiber, het goede evenwicht.
Deze hartverwarmende film zal ook jouw wereld veranderen. Met een schitterende John Travolta.
Would you love me the rest of my life?
No, I'm gonna love you for the rest of mine. Phenomenon. Vanaf 4 september in de bioscoop.
Daar is Billy. Oh, wat een schijnbeweging. 1 dribbel en zo voorbij de verdediging. Die souplesse, ongelooflijk.
Chappie!
Dit is een spectaculaire wending, maar wat een snelheid, wat een reflex. Voor Chappie perst er werkelijk alles uit.
Een echte ontdekking, die 2 nieuwe Chappie-variëteiten met mergbeen. Zo natuurlijk en gezond. Je ziet hoe lekker hij het vindt.
Tweede helft. Oei, wedstrijd afgelast.
Chappie, het goede dat hij nodig heeft, de smaak waar hij dol op is.
Nieuwe droogvoeding met mergbeensmaak. Wat een schitterende combinatie.
Donderdag in Pitstop. De spannende ontknoping in het WK Motocross 250cc. Stefan Everts werd voor de 3e keer in zijn loopbaan wereldkampioen. Everts pakte de titel in de laatste grote prijs van het seizoen. Die van Zwitserland. Voorspeelde van de 24 uur van Zolder. De tweede etmaalrace van het jaar in België. Porsche domineerde van begin tot einde. En de vliegende Finnen waren niet te kloppen in de WK-rally van de 1000 meren in Finland. Tommy McKinnon won en is goed weg naar de wereldtitel. Pitstop met Peter Baart. Donderdag na Nieuws 2 op kanaal 2.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Good evening, and welcome to a very special 2 hours of television. Tonight we will see for the first time 2 original dramas created by perhaps television's greatest storyteller, 6-time Emmy Award winner Rod Serling. Beginning with a short film about a contemporary young woman whose life unfolds in a most unusual way. We then travel to post-Civil War Massachusetts, where Rod Serling's last unproduced screenplay comes to life. So please sit back and join me as we journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone. Melissa Sanders is having difficulty completing her City Hall commissioned sculpture. Her behavior is characteristic. She delays, she defers. She refuses to commit to decisions in both her personal and professional life. She thinks she has all the time in the world, but she does not, because that world will change forever when Melissa Sanders walks through the door of a certain movie theater into the Twilight Zone.
Go!
Melissa! Hey, how'd it go with Jim? What? You can't keep me in suspense. You can't keep me in suspense like that.
Pretty mean, huh?
You said yes, huh? You looked at him over your lunch of a hamburger and fries, and you said, yes, Dr. James, I will marry you.
Not exactly.
No, exactly what did you say?
I said no.
Forever no?
No, just for now.
Oh.
I like things the way they are. Anyway, I thought he understood.
Yeah? But?
He stood me up last night.
Oh.
Not a call, nothing. Just me, all alone with my takeout dinner for two.
Well, there you go.
Hello?
Hello? Melissa Sanders?
Yes?
Got something for you. What do you think it is? It's this. And there's more. There's two. You know why you do that? I think I'll get my reading glasses. How you doing? James is sorry. James is sad. James is a rotten, lousy cad. James regrets he missed your date. Doctoring kept him up real late. Please say you forgive and hold all blame. Love and kisses. Dr. James.
Tell him I forgive him. But James...
Great!
Next time, call.
How'd you know it was me? When we've been married for 40 years, you're going to tell our grandchildren that all I ever did was feed you junk food. They'll think I'm cheap as all get out.
A good hamburger is not junk food. A lot of people feel that way. And I'm not marrying you.
So you say today, I'll ask you tomorrow.
Don't.
You love me. Just imagine all we're missing while you procrastinate. Now is the right time for us.
James, what if it's the chase you love? I'm afraid.
Stop being afraid. When something is right, go for it. You know this is right. Why not make the commitment?
And if I do?
I'll dance on the rooftops.
What happens when your feet get tired?
You remember Dick Van Dyke in Mary Poppins? Come on. You can be Mary. Come on.
James, we're going to be late.
For what?
The film festival.
That's tonight?
They're playing His Girl Friday. Oh, come on. We made these plans 2 weeks ago.
Listen, I'm on duty tonight.
I can't believe you're just telling me this now. You always do this to me.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What can I do?
Well, I'm going anyway. Thanks for dinner. I never stand up Cary Grant. Susie.
You love me.
I'm not marrying you.
So you say today. I'll ask you tomorrow.
One, please.
Denied, I'm proud of it. We beat the whole country on that story.
Well, suppose we did. That isn't what I got married for. Oh, what is it? Look, now, look.
What I came up here to tell you is that you must stop phoning me a dozen times a day, sending me 20 telegrams.
I write a beautiful telegram, don't I? Everybody says so.
Are you going to listen to what I have to say?
Look, what's the use of fighting, Hildy? I'll tell you what you do. You come back to work on the paper. If we find we can't get along in a friendly fashion, we'll get married again.
Boss?
Certainly, I haven't any hard feelings.
James is sorry. James is sad. James is a rotten, lousy cad. James regrets he missed your date. Doctoring kept him up real late. Please say you forgive and hold all blame. Love and kisses. Dr. James.
When we've been married for 40 years, you're going to tell our grandchildren that all I ever did was feed you junk food. They'll think I'm cheap as all get out.
A good hamburger is not junk food. A lot of people feel that way. And I'm not marrying you.
So you say today, I'll ask you tomorrow. You love me. Just imagine all we're missing about you.
James, what if it's the chase you love? I'm afraid.
Stop being afraid. When something is right, go for it. You know this is right. Why not make the commitment?
And if I do?
I'll dance on the rooftops.
Listen, Walter.
Listen, I made a great reporter out of you, Hildy, but you won't be half as good on any other paper, and you know it. We're a team, that's what we are. You need me, and I need you, and the paper needs
Hold, American. Listen, Walter, please. The paper's going to have to get along without me. So are you.
Excuse me, where's Dr. McLean? That was extremely clever.
Thanks. She likes the way I bandage.
No, the theater. What you did was very funny. I still can't figure out how you did it. What, did you have some voyeuristic friend videotaping us?
Melissa, what are you talking about?
And then you paid off the projectionist at the theater.
Maybe I've been up for too many hours, but this conversation isn't making any sense to me. Am I missing something here?
Come on, James. It had to have been you.
Cardiac arrest coming in.
I'll talk to you later.
Had to have been him. One, please.
And when he's with a lady, he takes his hat off.
Oh, I am sorry.
And when he walks with a lady, he waits for her.
Oh, well, in that case.
Allow me.
Well, I can see right away my wife picked out the right husband for herself. How do you do, sir?
Must be some mistake. I'm already married.
Oh, Hildy, you should have told me. Well, congratulations again, Mr. Baldwin.
Oh, no, my name
Oh, excuse me, will you? I'm terribly busy. Just leave your card with the boy. What did you say, Mr. Baldwin?
My name is...
Mr. Burns. Some other time. I'm busy with Mr. Bruce Baldwin here. I didn't hear what you said, Mr.
But I was
Baldwin.
going to say that my name...
Now, look, what is it with you?
I'm
Why
Bruce
can't
Baldwin.
you see that... Oh, you're Bruce Baldwin.
Gee, thanks.
Would you That's the way I bandage.
No, the theater. That was very funny what you did. I still can't understand how you did it. What, did you have some voyeuristic friend videotaping us? That's it, right?
Melissa, what are you talking about?
And then you
Excuse
paid
me.
off the projection.
What are you seeing? What?
Talk to you later.
Do you see me up there?
A man ought to be prepared for any emergency.
Well, Walter, I think we better be running along.
Had to be you.
Maybe I've been up for too many hours, but this conversation isn't making any sense to me. Am I missing something here?
Cardiac arrest coming in.
You're not gonna get away with it!
What do you see up there?
Huh?
Do you see me outside the theater?
I hope not. That's not what we paid for.
Well, Walter, I think we better be running along.
Yes, we better be going.
Where are we going?
I'm taking you two to lunch. Didn't you tell him, Hildy?
No, she didn't.
Well, I guess she just wanted to surprise you, Bruce. After you. After you, Hildy.
You're not gonna get away with it!
Oh my God. It stopped.
You're not gonna get away with it!
I thought it was a joke, that somehow you did it.
I wish I had. Sounds pretty clever.
It was scary. I saw something that hadn't happened yet. James, it was violent.
Sometimes when a person is upset, the mind can project outward what is really an interior
I
struggle
wasn't hallucinating.
Believe me, it's amazing what stress can do.
I didn't imagine those things. I saw them on the screen. They were there.
Okay. Okay. Tomorrow we'll go back to the theater together. Maybe I'll see them too. And then we can both check into a nice, quiet institution with lovely grounds and occupational therapy games. But don't go back there alone. You hear me? Wait for me, and we'll go together.
One, please.
Hello, Duffy, get set. We got the biggest story in years. Earl Williams captured by the Morning Post exclusive, yeah. And I want you to tear out the whole front page. That's what I said, the whole front page out. And never mind the European War. We got something a whole lot bigger than that. Give it to you as soon as she's finished. Never mind what did you do? I just want to ask you one question. Not through any help of yours. You can't come any far with you. Billy, I think. Oh, for Pete's sake, Hildy, come on. We're waiting for that story.
Explain everything to them, Ruth.
Where's Mother? She said she was coming up. I can't hear you.
You did it.
I wish I had. Sounds pretty clever.
It was scary. I saw something that hadn't happened yet. James, it was violent.
Sometimes when a person is upset, the mind can project outward what is really an interior
I
struggle.
wasn't hallucinating.
Believe me, it's amazing what stress can do.
I didn't imagine those things. I saw them on the screen. They were there. One, please. One, please. One, please. One, please. One, please.
Well, isn't that a coincidence? We're going over
Lady, it's a comedy, not a friggin' tragedy.
I went to the theater last night. I couldn't help it. The same thing happened. I saw myself walking, going into the theater, sitting. I saw myself getting more nervous the closer I got to the present. I saw myself panic.
Let's calm down.
Saw myself leave the theater, walk to the bus stop. And then I saw this blind man with a cane.
And there was this billboard card with the date March 20th on it. Then I saw this big man come towards me. And I turned to get away. I ran right into a bus.
It didn't happen. The future you saw didn't happen. You're safe.
Yesterday was the 20th.
Don't you see? This proves that what you were seeing on that movie screen were images created by your mind.
No, it was the future.
If you had seen the future, you'd be dead now. The bus would have hit you, but it didn't.
No. I ran the other way.
You've been playing some sort of dark game with yourself. I don't know why. But you've beaten the game. What you feared was going to happen didn't happen. Broken the chain. It's over.
I think so.
Dr. James's guarantee. Okay, you can fill this at the pharmacy around the corner. You know the date today?
March 20th.
Oh, my God. Today is the 20th?
Sorry.
I don't know why she did it. I was coming towards just trying to catch the bus. And then she screamed and she ran right into the bus.
One, please.
Where's the rest of this story?
A lot of people feel that way. And I'm not marrying you. I'm afraid.
Stop being afraid. Stop being afraid. The future you saw didn't happen.
Oh, my God. Today is the 20th.
This proves that what you've been seeing on that movie screen were images created by your mind.
I saw the future.
If you had seen the future, you'd be dead now. You'd be dead now. It's over. You'd be dead now. You'd be dead now. You'd be dead now. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over.
There are films in the mind of every human being, films that replay the past, and on rare occasions, films that reveal the future, warning us in no uncertain terms that every minute is precious and we must always live our lives to the fullest. Of course, these films would only be seen if they are developed and projected from the Twilight Zone.
When was he brought in?
About an hour ago. Police found him screaming on the sidewalk outside of a saloon.
One evening too many with old John Barleycorn. Got you by the coattails, doesn't he, friend?
Help me.
Put him back in the ward. He'll be dead in an hour.
But Dr. Ramsey is on his way down, sir.
To do what?
Right here. Take him inside.
You don't honestly believe you can do anything for him?
What, you mean him? Don't you mean it?
The man's got peritonitis. That appendix.
But he is a
will burst
man,
inside
Doctor,
of
so
a
let
half
us
hour.
treat him as a man and not as a potential cadaver.
You listen to me, Ramsey. This isn't one of your mud-floored medical court tents. We have discipline here, thank God, and some sense of priority. Don't you think for a minute you can bring your battlefield manners in here?
I learned more medicine in those bloody tents and in a dozen bloody meadows from Chickamauga to the Second Bull Run than you have in your whole fat, posturing comfort of a lifetime. Now, my anatomy class is waiting for me to remove an appendix. Should you be heard during that surgery, I'll have you wheeled in, and the second offending organ to be removed would be your tongue.
Ether. We're going to let you sleep now, and when you wake, there will be no more pain.
You'll note, gentlemen, the symptoms. Gray, sweating, full of fever. Severe pain on the right side. The location suggests appendix, the color and pain peritonitis, which makes the removal of the appendix imperative. And judging by the nature of the poison, carries with it very little chance of survival.
Appendix removed. Infection drained. Tissues cut away, sutures in place.
Unfortunately, we've done all we can. You, the hyena.
Me, Doctor?
I want you to share the joke with us.
It wasn't exactly a joke, Doctor. I was just commenting.
I want to hear the comment.
Well, it's just that old thing about, about the operation being successful and, the patient dying.
Death can be tragic, premature, violent, unexpected, and sometimes merciful. But if you ever find it funny, my young friend, you shouldn't be in a hospital. You should be in a cage. Dr. Ramsey? He's gone.
Look at this. Look at this cicatrice here. That's a depressed skull fracture. Massive trauma. 10, 12 inches long. God knows how many years old.
What's it mean, Doctor?
It means this man should have died years ago. No one could have survived this. Do you know this man?
His name's O'Neill, sir. Charity case. He said he came from Yarmouth Village.
Where's that?
On the coast, about 80 miles from here. Your deft surgical fingers notwithstanding, Doctor, I understand our patient expired.
Reinforcing your view, Doctor. That the frail person is no match for the pale rider.
That's the part of you, Ramsey, that I find so difficult to live with. This constant preoccupation with giving battle to death, as if it were your personal responsibility. I'll put aside your insubordination, your willfulness, your impatience, and even your monumental temper. And I'll even allow for the fact that you happen to be a damn fine surgeon. But was it the war that left you so emotionally knotted up? So obsessed with the idea that maintaining life was your special province?
Have you heard of a man called Wheaton? Jeremy Wheaton?
He spoke once at the university here. Maybe 10 or 12 years ago. Somewhere between a fraud and a crackpot.
He's done some interesting research on regeneration. And then he disappeared.
A small loss to the scientific community.
But he came from Yarmouth Village.
So?
The deceased, O'Neill, he came from Yarmouth Village.
My God, a coincidence. But of what consequence?
O'Neill suffered a skull fracture. Massive. With a width and depth so appalling, he could not conceivably have survived it.
So what's the connection?
My preoccupation. My obsession, Dr. Ames, has been titillated. And I'd like to go to Yarmouth Village to see if there's a connection.
Dr. Benjamin Ramsey is a man on a mission. Said mission involving a declaration of war on an enemy that has never been defeated. The enemy is death. And Dr. Ramsey will soon discover that trying to overcome it may not be the most prudent of courses, especially when the battle is waged in the Twilight Zone.
Whoa! Don't meet with your approval?
It don't?
Well, sir, the sheets is clean, the food's passable, and the rates are within reason. And, if you're a mind to bring a lady up to the second floor. The alternative is to take a train out. And that'll be tomorrow. There's 2 of them.
Do you know a man named Wheaton?
Jeremy Wheaton. Ran a little apothecary shop here. Retired. What do you want with him?
Half an hour of his time. Where can I find him?
About 3 miles out. Called Shadow Island. And people around here would rather go round the Horn than over there. But I can lend you a boat in the morning. See that you get there.
You're omniscient, Mr. Perkins.
And do I tip my hat at that? Or tell my horses to lay a load on you?
It's a compliment. It means you're all things to all men. I'll have that boat as early as possible.
You got it. Omniscient as hell, ain't I?
Without a doubt, Mr. Perkins. Good evening. I'd like a room.
We're closed.
Dr. Ramsey, medical doctor.
Medical doctor.
Is that your luggage?
It is.
All of it?
13 steamer trunks are arriving on an Egyptian galley in the morning.
Is that a joke?
An attempt.
Room 7, top of the stairs. Lavatory's at the other end of the corridor. That will be $3 in advance.
I think I'll have a drink before I turn in.
Maureen?
What'll it be, sir?
Whiskey in a tumbler.
You come in on the train?
In lonely splendor. I was the only man to get off here.
You've seen the village. Why would anyone want to get off here?
Not for your whiskey, my dear, that's for damn sure.
Maureen, remember I'm leaving for Brewster early in the morning.
Tell me, does a Jeremy Wheaton ever come in here?
In here? Hardly. Wheaton lives on the island.
So I've heard. What does he do there?
Do there? Why, I guess not very much. He's a cripple. Had a terrible accident. Stays out there pretty much by himself. There's a niece that looks after him. She comes over every now and then shopping.
What about a William O'Neill?
There's plenty of O'Neills around here.
Well, this is a dead O'Neill. I performed surgery on him last week in Boston.
Plenty of dead O'Neills as well. Fact is, we don't truck much with people from the island. They ain't our sort, including Wheaton.
I see. Well, good night, Maureen.
Will you be needing your bed turned down, sir?
That won't be necessary.
Will there be anything else then, sir?
I think not.
Well, if you change your mind.
You'll be the first to know.
You know the boat?
No.
Hush your line. Okay, bring it up.
I don't expect I'll be long.
Well, if you are, don't expect me to be here. The place has a bad smell to it. And a worse feeling. And it's a fair swim back to the mainland.
Aye, sir.
Watch it! Look out! Quickly, quickly! Get it, Dolph! Hurry! Ready? Push it! Well, hold on now.
This man is dead. Too late.
Take it up!
If you're a minister, mister, give him the blessing and get the hell out.
Where might I find Jeremy Wheaton?
Mr. Wheaton doesn't see too many people. He's not feeling too well.
Didn't ask you his social habits or his condition. I just want to know where I can find him.
The big house at the end of the road there.
Obliged.
He came in that boat over there. The fellow with the cap brought him.
I'll help you.
My name is Dr. Ben Ramsey. I've come to speak with Jeremy Wheaton.
My uncle is napping at the moment, Doctor. Perhaps you'd like to tell me the nature of your business?
And who are you?
I'm Mr. Wheaton's niece. My name is Susan. I'm his ward.
You live here?
That surprises you?
Well, it's a little big, a little old, a little isolated.
I like space. I respect age, and I'm not particularly social.
Sociability is not one of the major character traits of this island.
Then why stay?
I'm perverse, Miss Wheaton. And since I don't have much time, suppose you introduce me to your uncle.
I'd sooner introduce a mouse to a cobra.
And I'll assume the responsibility myself.
Dr. Ramsey. I'd better tell him that he has a visitor.
You'll find him the least sociable of anyone you've met so far.
There's someone here to see you.
God be with you.
Mr. Wheaton, I'm Dr. Benjamin Ramsey from Boston.
From right there will do. I'll be able to hear you. Deafness doesn't happen to be one of my afflictions.
Nor is leprosy one of mine. Would this be sufficiently antiseptic for you, Mr. Wheaton?
Proper buffer against germs, but a damned easy range for a derringer or a dagger.
Do I look like an assassin?
Why are you here?
I happen to be a surgeon.
Well, is that supposed to reassure me? Dr. Ramsey? Well, let me tell you something. I'm not unfamiliar with surgeons. Observe the handiwork of one of your colleagues. What a slicing similarity there is between your illustrious surgeon and the ordinary butcher. And the blood on his apron is from chickens and veal cutlets, while you gentle healers deal in arms and legs. You, I dare say, have chopped off a leg or two in your illustrious career.
Sadism happens to be a prerequisite of surgery, Mr. Wheaton. I'm surprised you didn't know that. I'm currently writing a textbook called Maiming for Pleasure.
Now get on with it. There must be some point to this intrusion.
A patient of mine
William O'Neill.
I know him.
You knew him. He died on my operating table.
Lord, forgive us. And the surgeons take it away. So?
He had an inflamed appendix, peritonitis. He came to me far too late. The point of the intrusion, Mr. Wheaton, is that this man suffered a skull fracture some years before. A scar on the back of his head attested to it, and it had never been treated.
The point, sir, the point.
No one could survive that kind of skull fracture. I thought, since you knew O'Neill, you could inform me as to the nature of the injury, when it occurred and how. Short of that, I'd be at least doing some service to the deceased, since no one claimed his body, by informing someone of his death.
Oh! Charming courtesy, also pointless. You comfort the dying, Doctor. You don't run errands for them. Is there something else?
I wanted to find a connection, Mr. Wheaton. Any connection between you and the deceased. I was hoping you'd give me one.
All I can give you are the directions to Boston. You go back to the mainland, and then you turn south along the coast.
Dr. Ramsey?
You won't tell me?
What? What can I tell you? You deliver up an uninvited autopsy on a town drunk named O'Neill with a skull scar, and you expect me to produce a medical file of him. I'll give you the tenuous connection, Dr. Ramsey. I ran an apothecary shop in Yarmouth Village, and several times when Mr. O'Neill was falling down dead, drunk, I gave his family bandages to wrap up the cuts and the bruises. And there you have the connection. Now, with the advent of poor Mr. O'Neill's death, I'm relieved of further acts of charity by rigor mortis. Good day to you, Doctor.
Mr. Wheaton, I took the liberty of making some inquiries about you. You closed that apothecary shop, I understand, some 10 years ago after a railroad accident. But during that time and before, you did considerable experimentation in the field of tissue regeneration. I did a lot of research on that phase of your activities.
My God, how inquisitive men waste their perishing time. All this comes to you by way of research, Doctor. Trivia. Available to you from any gossip in the village street, much as he'd give you direction to the local cat house. Yes, I gave up the apothecary shop, and yes, I lost both my legs. And yes, I experimented with tissues and cells and the chemistry of both, and yes, my dear doctor, this interview is at an end. Please go out the same door that you came in.
I don't know what I expected to find here, Mr. Wheaton, but I thought there would be something. A clue, perhaps, as to why the people of Yarmouth Village hate this island.
The people of Yarmouth Village are a breed of dreamless, ignorant peasantry who go from cradle to grave, smelling of fish, leaving behind a legacy of superstitious garbage greedily stored up during a lifetime of boredom. I see you have a weakness for fantasy, Dr. Ramsey. Black magic, witchcraft, poltergeism. If any of this kind of trash titillates you, you'll get your craw full of it in Yarmouth Village.
I'm sorry, Dr. Ramsey. I didn't know you were leaving.
I'm not leaving. Not now. Black magic, Mr. Wheaton, does not titillate me. But down in your parlor, sir, I have just observed a dead man walking. Now, I want to hear from you why he's here, why he's alive and out of bandages. What was it you dispensed in that apothecary shop? Perkins. Oh, my God.
Dr. Ramsey? Simpson is the name. Acting magistrate of the village.
Well, acting magistrate Simpson, let me buy you a drink.
I'm on duty, sir. I've just had occasion to witness the body of the lately deceased Ezekiel Perkins. A man I understand is known to you?
Don't run around the barn with me, acting magistrate Simpson. Just say what it is you have in your mind.
Well, sir, we only have your say in the matter.
You have a body across the street with his skull caved in and a gallon of water inside his lungs.
The results, sir, yes. The results we have, but as to a witness, we are sadly enough devoid of a witness. So I must assume, in the interest of closing this case, that his assailant or assailants are unknown to us. Would that satisfy you?
Does it satisfy you?
What else can we do? We are a small village, as you can see. We have no regular police force, no prosecuting officers. We haven't the means to pursue this case.
Mr. Magistrate, all that is required is one semi-buoyant rowboat to take you over to that island and start investigating.
Dr. Ramsey, you are a stranger here. So it follows that you are quite unaware of the local custom. Certain superstitions, you might call them. We have found it to be of benefit to ignore the doings on that island. In point of fact, it is out of our jurisdiction anyway. So with no offense to you, Doctor, may I suggest that you, too, stay clear of that place?
How in the name of God can you sit here on your benighted behind when things are going on that island, things to do with life and death, and just ignore it? They can kill and they can resurrect. I have to know why. And how?
What do you intend to do, Doctor? I ask you that question in my official capacity.
Your official capacity, Mr. Magistrate, is obviously to stick your fat head in the sand. As to what I intend to do, since it will be without your help, it will also be without your knowledge. I'm going to take a walk, Mr. Flanagan. If I'm not back by tomorrow morning, you may rent out my room and sell my effects. Miss Wheaton, you have infinite faith in your fellow man, Miss Wheaton. Or a death wish, one or the other.
I was on my way to the inn to find you.
I saved you the trip.
You also pick odd times for nighttime strolling.
And you for sailing. What brings you here, Miss Wheaton?
My uncle is sick. He's become quite ill. He needs medical attention.
Well, so did I earlier today. And the man who took me to the island, Ezekiel Perkins, is now beyond medical attention.
That wasn't our doing. Some things can be explained, Dr. Ramsey.
A whole hell of a lot of things have to be explained, Miss Wheaton. Now, what is it you want?
Let me take you over to the island. Examine my uncle. Tell me if there's any hope.
There is always hope.
There rarely is. In my experience.
In my experience, hope may be the only eternal thing on the face of the earth.
You have a gentle touch, Doctor.
In very special cases.
In very special cases, I can respond to it.
Susan.
So, you came. My heart?
Very late.
Shall I be alive in the morning?
If I were a betting man, Mr. Wheaton, I would say the odds were 2 to 1 in favor of you eating breakfast. About even for lunch. And very much against you for dinner. It was a sizable heart seizure. I judge not the first. Take this.
Fifth, sixth, perhaps seventh.
Do doctors read Shakespeare?
Some do. I have.
I'm reminded of what Julius Caesar said about death.
Of all the wonders that I yet have heard, it seems to me most strange that men should fear seeing that death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. However, it is one thing, my dear young doctor, to accept death. It's quite another to beckon to it, to invite it in. You have to give battle to it.
You, I take it, have?
Yes. Have you ever heard of an Egyptian plant called Cairo bush?
Yes. The ancient pharaohs used its berries.
Yes. It's part of a poultice. It had incredible healing properties. Accidentally, mind you, accidentally, I discovered that when you mixed an extract of the berries with laudanum and some other ingredients liquefied and administered through a syringe directly into the heart cavity. It re-energized the heart and stopped flesh decay. It brought back life. If you walk around here, Doctor, you'll notice that there are no new gravestones, no recent tombstones, none at all. No need for graves, Doctor, in a place where the dead walk.
How many?
3/4 of all the people on this island, 200, 300. All living, breathing, walking, talking. Because, like you, Dr. Ramsey, Jeremy Wheaton was a most inquisitive man.
Are you telling me that you injected hypodermic into a corpse?
If the injection could be administered within 15 minutes of death, I could restore life. Oh, I know that look, Doctor. I used to see it in the mirror, the dream, the elusive dream.
Maybe just to relieve the nightmares.
It was a place. Farmer Miller's cornfield. That's a bucolic euphemism to cover a slaughterhouse. There was a battle there. Long rows of ripe corn. And behind them, long rows of men. The rifle and artillery were like a scythe running through those lines. And afterwards, in the rain, the wounded lying there. 400, 500, 600 men. It was a cry like the wind. A moaning, wailing cry. And when the rain washed the mud from their faces, they weren't soldiers. They had the downy look of children. Boys playing a terrible game. All through the night, I went up and down that line, filling gaping wounds, cutting off arms and legs, and watching them die. God, how they died. God, how they died. We make it easy for men to die, Mr. Wheaton. Are you telling me you found a way to make it easier to live?
That's the vision, Dr. Ramsey, the shining vision. A new race of beautiful mortals. But I give you now, Doctor, the irony of it all. The dream is flawed. The chemical wears off. It has to be reintroduced sometimes every 6 months, sometimes every month, sometimes every few days. It varies with the person. I was never able to understand what caused the specific variables. And I was also unable to understand, Doctor, the most complex thing of all. Human nature. The instinct of men to clutch, claw, rip, and tear, and kill. To stay out of the grave. If once he's been given a reprieve from it. The evolution of men's desires, Doctor. First, just to live, and then to live long, and then desperation to live forever. Translated into acts of murder, dozens of them. Your friend Perkins and all the others.
The dream doesn't have to die with you, Mr. Wheaton. I could experiment further. I could discover what makes the chemical lose its potency.
No. They have no ears for that, Doctor. Or brains. Or hearts.
What kind of people are they?
You're looking at what kind of people they are. I didn't stumble on those railroad tracks, Doctor. I wasn't cut in half because of an unfortunate accident. I was turned into a torso so that the legs could not carry the mind out of the area in that mind, Doctor. As you perceive, is the chemical equation for continual survival. And because of it, they allowed me to stay alive. They're not people, Doctor. They're corpses. I've been injecting them with water for the last month and a half. The beautiful people will shortly turn into what they should be. It's imperative. Imperative, my dear doctor, that you're not on the island when they realize it. The psychology of the mob, the bestiality of the jungle animal. And there you have Shadow Island. From this moment on. We'll talk again when I awake. If I awake. It seems a matter of some indifference to me at the moment. The odd thing, Doctor, the really incomprehensible thing, the years I spent with the remaining half of me in the wheelchair, believing that that was an acceptable alternative to the casket. It seems to me most strange that men should fear seeing that death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. And there's a strange sweetness to it.
He's dying. Isn't he?
But he's asleep now.
He told you everything?
presume everything. Your uncle didn't keep any diary, journal notes of any kind.
He wouldn't have dared. His only guarantee of survival was that he alone knew the secret.
What's your guarantee of survival?
Best we worry about yours. My uncle probably told you we've been using water instead of the solution.
What about yesterday morning?
I saw the man in this room.
We used what was left of the original formula. We had to. If he hadn't been brought back, the others would know.
Who will believe me, Miss Wheaton? Will anyone?
Is it important?
I'll tell you what's important. The whole of mankind died tonight in a bedroom. On a stinking little island that should have been the center of the universe. If the world knew what was being buried here, there would be 1 billion mourners. And they would weep up a tidal wave. What about you, Susan? What are you going to do? You can't stay here. Susan, your uncle and 3/4 of this island would be dead by tomorrow night.
Recognize me?
You're Mr. Bainbridge.
My sister didn't recognize me. Bolted the door on me, screamed and locked me out. Something's happening. I have to see Wheaton.
Mr. Wheaton is too ill to see anyone.
And you must give me the injection.
I can't, Mr. Bainbridge. There's nothing left.
Make some more. Have Wheaton make some more.
Mr. Wheaton's dying.
Nobody dies. Nobody dies! Nobody dies! Nobody dies! Wait.
You're feeling unwell, Mr. Bainbridge?
Look at me. Please, look at me.
I see you, Mr. Bainbridge. I see you.
Help me. Please, help me.
Old friend, you died 11 years ago. That's an extensive period of time to settle your affairs.
We don't want to die. Do you understand? We don't want to die.
Look in the mirror, you old fool. He died. Ah. My dear Susan, I wasn't wrong, was I? All they cared about was staying alive, not living. All I leave behind is cemetery.
miserable legacy for you. An old house on a dead island.
He's gone.
Open the window!
We've got to leave now.
Ride Wheaton. And you, find the girl.
He's dead.
Get the other two! Wait! Sarah! Keep moving.
Wait.
He's dead, Susan. Come.
Ramsey, look out! Hurry!
Ramsey! No!
It's that doctor fella, isn't it? All right. You're going to be just fine, Doctor. Everything is all right. We found you on the beach. We all assumed that you had been to the island.
Where's the girl? Susan Wheaton.
Is that the girl?
Susan.
Dear Dr. Ramsey, as you probably know by now, I was one of them. At age 8, I died of scarlet fever. And at age 23, I shall have died again, along with all the others. Dear Dr. Ramsey, I think that God meant that men should die when they should die. To live beyond death is like occupying someone else's room. You do so without comfort and without serenity. Have a good life, Doctor. A long life. And one full of love. And when death comes, think of it as going to sleep after a long and trying day. This is how I accept it. Because it's been a long and trying day. Susan.
Doctor? Dr. Ramsey? I was wondering if you'll be having dinner with us tonight.
Dinner? Of course. Dinner. Then breakfast, and then lunch, and then dinner again, and then a lifetime of all three. In between, I'll save lives like I've always done, my dear Maureen. Until such time as I have to exchange this surgeon's smock for a shroud. Say some future scholar or some hopeful idiot like myself should come along and ask you what went on Shadow Island. What would you tell them?
Tell them? Why, what's to tell, Doctor? Nothing went on that I know of. Nothing at all.
You're quite right. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Quotation from the Bible, the book of Ecclesiastes. To everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. To which Dr. Ramsey might add, and death will come despite the misguided efforts of men to delay or prevent it, even in the Twilight Zone.
If you're still up for telly at its strangest, BBC Two's mucking about in Marsh.